Okay, so watching the recent episode of Total Divas, this of course would be this season's, effectively the season premiere. They made a huge mention about how amazing it is to have two women's matches on WrestleMania. So I decided I would go back the past 10 years of WrestleMania. So here's all of the matches at Mania. So let's start with 22. Tori Wilson and Candice Michelle had a Playboy pillow fight. 3 minutes 54 seconds. Trish Stratus took on Mickie James in the Women's Championship match. 8 minutes and 48 seconds. So there you go. At WrestleMania 22, they actually had two women's matches. Total time, 12 minutes 42 seconds. Probably thinking it's not a huge amount of time for two matches. This is also back before Manias became this like solid, half-day event. Now we go to the next year, WrestleMania 23. Melina Ashley Mazzaro, women's title match, 3 minutes 14 seconds. You might notice I got the actual match type there. So the past 10 years, we've had a women's belt, the new women's belt, a Divas, and two women's championship matches. So in 10 years, a women's title has been defended 4 times. 4 times. Just 4 times. Let's keep on going. Year after that, 24. Beth Phoenix, Melina versus Ashley Mazzaro, Maria Kanellis in a Playboy Bunny Mania lumberjack match. 5 minutes 56 seconds. Okay. Well, it's more time than last year's championship match. WrestleMania 25. This is that Santina won. Remember Santina Marella and drag? 25 Diva Battle Royal. 5 minutes 57 seconds. So a 25-person match was 1 second longer, approximately, than a tag match Playboy-inspired lumberjack match. Then, we had another 10-person tag match at 26, 3 minutes, 21 seconds. It was like, you can look up the participants that were in it. It was pretty much the whole division having a match. Following year, here we go. Morrison, Stratus, and Snooki versus Dolph Ziggler and Lay Cool. 3 minutes 14 seconds. Oh, it gets better. Following year, Kelly, Maria Menounos, Beth Phoenix, Eve Torres. 6 minutes 47 seconds. So that match was actually longer than the past 2 WrestleMania tag matches. Following year, no match. They couldn't squeeze in a women's match. Year after that, we're at 30. This was the AJ defends her title in a battle royal against every other diva. 6 minutes. So defending the title against 13 other people is the same length as a celebrity match. Following year, AJ Lee and Paige versus the Bella Twins. 6 minutes, 36 seconds. So not quite as long as them defending the Divas belt, which appears to be the only time in the past decade the Divas belt was actually defended. Now, of course, at 32, when they really patted themselves on the back, they say they had 2 matches, but one was a dark match. Ironically, if you look at the dark match, 11 minutes, 26 seconds. Which makes it longer than the Battle Royal and the 10 Diva Tag match. It actually makes it one of the longest matches almost tying the amount of time that WrestleMania 22 spent on women's matches. But of course, this is when they had the network. They didn't worry that much about running over. And then, of course, the triple threat match of Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks, 16 minutes. That match is longer than any other amount of women's wrestling on a WrestleMania card in the past decade. In fact, you can take a collection of years. Like if you were to take WrestleMania 23, 24, and 25, and the triple threat match was longer than those 3 years of Mania matches combined. So in the comments below, explain to me what happened from after WrestleMania 22. Why is it they went from 2 matches, one at almost 9, one at almost 4, to the matches from the 23 to 31? The average match time, because I included the 0, was 4 minutes and 39 seconds. If I were to break it down by like the amount of women that were involved in the match, it's even sadder. You had a 25 Diva match, did make 6 minutes. 25 people. Sure, 24 got eliminated. Sure, we'll say 24 get eliminated, and we'll say 6 minutes. That's 4 a minute. That's one woman being defeated every 15 seconds. I'm trying to figure out, was it the E that disengaged or the fans? Or was it a combination of the two? Because looking at this, okay, we've got Beth Phoenix, Melina. You know, not bad. Taking on Mazzaro and Kanellis. Yes, that means actually Mazzaro back-to-back WrestleMania appearances. In the only Divas match. Were they trying to push her to the moon? Because I'm looking through those two, and then I see several years later, in 28, Beth Phoenix is still in a tag match. They couldn't have done Beth Phoenix Natalya. They could have had Beth Phoenix Natalya destroy some face tag team. 2 of those matches in the past decade were the celebrity matches. I mean, I know the E-Lex pat themselves on the back, but about how far they've come. Actually, they're just back to where they were a decade ago. They had 2 matches then. One legit, one kind of throwaway. And now they have 2 matches this time around, both relatively legit. But now if the network doesn't matter how long they run on time, because they can run over. Doesn't matter. So there's that lost decade of women's wrestling. And you can tell that if you had Paige at 31, that means she had to show up probably at 30. So they had a year of Paige. And they actually lost time when it came to the match at WrestleMania. And they didn't defend the title.